Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni Of Ife is alleged to have become more desperate as a very huge dark cloud covered the palace. An effort to remove it proved abortive. And they said the Ifa priest warned Ooni Of Ife over Queen Naomi. Now, the question has been, what is this spiritual, what is this spiritual thing that is between Ooni Of Ife and Queen Naomi? They said that they were having a meeting in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and the Ifa priest came, and Ifa priest said they were seated under a very dark cloud. A very, very dark cloud. That the dark cloud is covering the head of the Ooni of Ife and the other kingsmen who were there, and that was exactly what he was saying. And you do know that few days ago, the custodian of the sacred forest of Odua had come to the palace to warn the Ooni of Ife again, and they said effort they had to do some rituals to try and remove the dark cloud. And this thing with dark cloud from time to time is something that is not new. When something very bad is about to happen, there is a dark cloud. That is the way they are able to ascertain that things are not fully okay in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And most times they had kind of seen the dark cloud, they tried to remove it, and they would do one or two, they'll do incantations, they'll do a whole lot of stuff, and the dark cloud will move away. But this one, it became very worrisome because effort to try and remove the dark cloud, they said the dark cloud refused to move. And so they had to invite other Ifa priests, and they now invited the custodian of Odua Palace and all of that. They did incantation, they did so many things to try and remove the dark cloud until all of this Ifas and everybody left. They said the dark cloud was still there, and this has made the royal family very, very very worried because they don't know what they are up against and what it means, what this dark cloud means. But the dark cloud is still hanging over them. And now, when you talk about the dark cloud hanging over the palace, you know that it's not something you and I can see, okay? It's something those with three eyes can see, and they have seen it, and they said there is indeed a dark cloud that is hovering over the palace. Like, dark cloud is not like it's just there around the palace, and they are supposed to expel it. They are supposed to let it go. Now, the question that people are asking is that, what has this got to do with Olori Naomi? Because, Naomi is a child of light, and Naomi has been known for being light the entire time. Why they keep adding these things to Olori Naomi, attributing it to Olori Naomi, is what a lot of people don't understand. And even me, I'm finding it difficult to understand it. But they have said that it has to do with the spirituality of Olori Naomi, how Olori Naomi is connected to the Ooni of Ife. Apparently, there's this huge secret that we do not know that they are keeping away from us. There was a time a secret leaked out where they said something about incarnation, Rinka, okay? I'm not calling that word because I do know that there's something about it that doesn't go well with your YouTube protocol. What protocol? I don't know what it is. But we know that they have talked about Rinkan between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. Could this be the reason why, it's been very difficult for Ooni of Ife to move forward as he move on without Naomi? Because every time Naomi says she wants to go, there's always this, breakdown. Like, there's always this emotional breakdown with the Ooni of Ife. And it's very, very hard because if you so love a woman in such a way that you can truly not do without her, why do you not make things okay for her to be comfortable and to be happy? Because Naomi cannot continue to go through what she is going through while you continue to live your life and have the best with these women and all of that. Then Naomi will continue to wait for a better day, wait for, a time where you will fix things and fix things and fix things. Fixing things now, women have come, 2 years is running, women are giving birth to children and all of that. Should Naomi just sit back there and wait? Because right now we are hearing, if this information is true, that the Ifa priest is saying that what is happening right now is that is not good, that he's had a premonition, that it has to do with Naomi living the life of the Oni of Ife. They said that they have a spiritual connection, that Kabiesi is where he is today because of Olori Naomi, that Olori Naomi was sent for a purpose, and the reason why they keep fighting Kabiesi and Olori Naomi because they know that if Naomi leaves, like Naomi leaves, everywhere will be open for them to do whatever it is that they want to do to the Oni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source is still on the royals. Happy weekends to you, my own Della Rights. I love you guys. Thank you. A share, a dupe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to, turn on the notification bell. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing that we are hearing. They said that Ooni of Ife is having a lot of problems. Like there's been this premonition, there's been so many Ifa priests coming and going, and that they're seeing a very dark cloud hovering over the palace, like a cloud covering the palace right now. And Ooni of Ife is so worried. The father, everybody is worried. Even the Gusi ruling house is very worried right now. And they are trying to see how they can expel this black cloud, how they can move it. And normally, they say from the days of the old, when you see this kind of dark cloud, it means that something wants to happen. That the last time they saw a dark cloud like that in the palace was when Oba, is it Tuju Waje? I'm sorry, I don't know the last Oba. That the last time they saw that kind of dark cloud in the palace was when he was about to pass on. That they drove the dark cloud went away. After 3 months, the dark cloud came back again to the palace, and they pushed the dark cloud went again. After 1 month, the dark cloud came back to the palace. So usually for the a royal family, there's usually something that tells them that all is not right, everything is not okay with their Oba and all of that. There's usually, and they say usually is a dark cloud. This dark cloud that you and I cannot see, but the Ifa priest, everybody is able to see it. That they started noticing that dark cloud since 3 days ago, and they have tried, and right now they have called some Ifa priests to come and move the dark cloud away. What we are hearing, they said the dark cloud went away for up to 2 hours, and right now the dark cloud has gathered again. And now, because the dark cloud is refusing to move position, usually they will wave the dark cloud to go to a place where they call the what they call it in the Yoruba land, and that place is around the sacred forest of Odua. They'll push it down there where it can bury itself there, the way they used to do it traditionally. But right now they say the dark cloud is refusing to move position. Because the dark cloud is refusing to move position, they are attributing it to Olori Naomi. They are saying maybe, just maybe, this is telling them that Naomi needs to come back. Why should Naomi be a sacrificial lamb if Kabiyesi is not ready to do what he needs to do? And that's the question a lot of people are asking, especially Olori Naomi's fans. So I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.